is gearing up for the possibility of some potent snow and ice. Spots like Tennessee, well, they're on the edge of the transition zone. That means they can either get all snow, a wintry mix, or just rain. Yeah, it's a complicated forecast, but one thing is certain, travel will definitely take a hit. The Tennessee DOT already prepping their plows and trucks for whatever comes their way. So let's welcome in Mark Nagi, Regional Communications Officer with the Tennessee Department of Transportation. Mark, thank you for joining us this morning. And when did the DOT start prepping the roads ahead of this storm?
Well, this is something that we've been preparing for all week, and we had our crews pre-treating Tennessee's interstates and state routes all across the state. They did that throughout the day yesterday and finishing up this morning. So this has the potential to be a serious winter weather event. Our crews are on the job, and they'll stay on the job as long as necessary. It's been a fairly mild winter in the state of Tennessee thus far, so we're in really good shape in terms of our supplies, but we continue to stress to folks that the best case scenario for them is to stay at home. It's the safest place that they can be, and that also gives our crews the extra room that they need to do their jobs efficiently and safely.
Yeah, you are not alone. A lot of officials we've been talking to saying the same message, to stay home. So as you're making plans and monitoring the weather conditions, are there areas that you try to target first, say maybe interstates, or do you target the rural areas first? How does that work?
So the top priority is always the interstates. We do everything we can to make sure there's at least one lane of traffic open on those roadways so that emergency personnel can get to and from their destinations. After that is the more heavily traveled state routes. Those are at least 4 lanes and have a U.S. designation as well. And then it's the secondary lanes. Keep in mind that in East Tennessee alone, our 24 counties, we have over 9,000 lane miles that we are responsible for in interstates and state routes. But our crews will get to all of them just as quickly as they can. And again, they'll stay on the job as long as they have to.
And let's get into the forecast a little bit. So initially this could start as some snow and then transition to a mix, maybe even a little bit of a lull in there. How does that impact what the roads are going to be like as you're transitioning with these different types of precipitation? Or does it affect what you're doing?
Yeah, we might get a little bit of everything across the state. And to be frank, we would rather get 10 inches of snow than we would a tenth or a quarter inch of ice. That's when things can get extremely dangerous. And we're looking at those transition periods where you're getting a little bit of snow, everything seems to be fine. And then after that, if you get that freezing rain, then things can get extremely dangerous for motorists. So our crews have been pre-treating these roadways. Hopefully that salt brine will do its job and keep those patches of snow and ice from forming on the roadways. But keep in mind, when those temperatures get below 16 degrees, that really affects what our supplies are able to do. So we're hopeful that the temperatures do not get that low. It does look like we are going to have some single-digit temperatures, especially Sunday going into Monday through large portions of the state. But there's only so much that we can do at that point, which is why, again, we tell folks to stay at home.
Yeah, that threshold is just so interesting there. Now, obviously, the best bet here is to stay at home. But in case of an emergency, if someone does have to get on the roads, what do you recommend?
Well, we would recommend if you do have to be on the roadways, make sure that your car is in proper working order. Make sure you've got at least a half a tank of gas. An emergency kit is always a good idea with bottled water, blankets, maybe even a spare battery for your phone in case you do need to call for help. The last thing that you want is for your car to be stranded on the side of the road when those temperatures get to that dangerous level.
Yeah, that's a good point, to make sure you have that winter kit ready to go now that we are fully in the middle of the winter season. Mark Nagi, thank you so much for joining us for your insight.
Thank you, Melanie.